Hi, it's Olivia, and today is the first day of the reading rush. I was hoping to get it off to a much better start with, getting in a decent amount of reading at the stroke of midnight. That didn't happen. I fell asleep a few minutes after midnight. And this week is not ideal. It is very busy. I had a test today. I've got a test tomorrow. It's not ideal, but I mean, the point of it, the fun, is trying. So today's read, the one I picked to start off, is a very short nonfiction book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F. Honestly, don't know how many of the other video challenges or Instagram challenges I can participate, if I'm gonna do any. So I'm coming to you about a day later since that last clip with pretty much no progress to report. You know what? It is what it is. I only got like a chapter-ish into this, but one of the reasons why I couldn't read much yesterday is because I had an orientation in the evening that was like 4 hours long, and there were times where there was breaks and I really wanted to keep reading, but it really did not seem like the setting to pull out a book with this title. Even though it has, and from what I can gather, by the way, from what I read, it's very conversational and very, I can picture this as like a long blog. Like, that's the kind of style that I'm getting at, or taking away from this so far. But it's not about being, like, a particular paragraph I'd come across as, like, it's not meaning to be indifferent and to, like, not care about anything. It's kind of more of a prioritizing what you care about and focus and that kind of thing. Anyway, it's the evening of day 2. All I've gotten in is, like, that chapter. But I can take care of 2 challenges right now if I go to the library. In my TBR video, I mentioned that for the challenge of books with non-human characters, children's books seem like the way to go, and so I'm just going to sit at the library. That's been my plan. Pick a time to go to the library and read some children's books. So that's what I think I'm going to do right now, and obviously that's reading them in one sitting. And also, on that note, I have a ridiculous amount of library books checked out right now, so I'll get to return those because I've also got fines. So here are most of the books that I have to return to the library, or they'll be due soon. Actually, I still want this. Oh man. It's time for Death Note to go back. I wish I had the whole volume, like the whole collection. I wish I owned them, but I don't, and the library doesn't have volume 6. Also, it's definitely summer. You see that? The kids area, well, the whole library is like really quiet right now. There's hardly anyone here because it's the evening and I have like an hour until they close, so I'm gonna look for some books. I'm back from the library, and as you saw, I took care of 2 challenges. This one, I don't know what those are supposed to be, but they're not human, and I finished it, in one spot, and I thought it was interesting to look at, but honestly, I started to be confused, not confused. I couldn't tell who was who for a little bit. I was like, wait, who are the main characters? Because I came across this page, and I didn't even know where to look. I was like, wait, which, I get them mixed up. Like, these dudes look like twins. Oh, there's dogs in this world? Okay, anyway, there's that. I also got this other book. I picked up because I saw the lunchbox. I thought the lunchbox was going to be a character, that had a face or something, but I didn't even read the text. As it says, a Ramadan story is this girl. She's just moved to the US and she's excited to participate for the first time, and she's going to be fasting, and I just thought it was very sweet. I think it's a really great children's book, something that'd be great in a classroom, and she found comfort in her librarian, which I thought was so sweet because I can relate to that. Like, in school, for whatever reason, feeling like out of place and like finding comfort in the librarian is just always the sweetest thing to me. Hi, so it's Friday. Over half of the event is gone, and I just finished my first book last night. I mean, not counting the children's books. I'm just gonna stop right here. It is so hot outside today. The book to movie adaptation, I kind of wanted like a horror book, and the recommendation I saw a couple times, there's a lot of great recommendations, but I don't like vlogging in public. Misery by Stephen King I have yet to complete like a full novel by Stephen King. I've started it, but I haven't read the whole thing. So I'm gonna get that right now from the library. What book is this? Oh my gosh. Desperation. Has anyone read this? It's massive. Did I last vlog? I don't know. But anyway, I put this down and I decided to go with Misery. And that's what I spent like most of today so far doing. I'm about halfway through it. Really, like, I actually did not know the plot of this at all, and as you can see I have the library copy and it doesn't have a synopsis. So I've been making my way through that. I'll share my thoughts later, but the only thing about library books is that I can't annotate, and I want to annotate so bad, and so I've been using my notebook. This is like an old left-handed notebook that my mom found for me a long time ago, where the the spine is on the other side. But anyway, I realized that I haven't until right now, I have not even so much as logged into this Reading Rush website, so I haven't updated. So there's this little Pages Read tab. Okay, so here is, see, that has changed. I don't know. I mean, I did read one of them. I wish I read all of these, but you know. So the Reading Rush is over, and this is like my go-to spot to record things sometimes. And not finished with Misery yet. I'm over halfway through. I will finish that either tonight, tomorrow, or sometime, and I definitely plan on watching the movie. But yeah, didn't get around to for Reading Rush. Didn't get around to a lot of stuff, as you guys could probably tell in this vlog. But it was fun trying, and while I'm here, what's funny is today in class, like, we randomly, how John Green and also Hank Green, like, they have their crash course videos, and I'm sure at some point, maybe if you've ever taken a class, a science class, a history class, maybe the teacher has like shown you a video, and that's what my lab instructor did today. They showed one of the crash course videos that Hank did, and then I haven't watched one of those videos in so long. I haven't watched any videos by them. I couldn't even tell you when I last did. And then this came in the mail, which is like from Penguin. It's for, let me just turn the camera this way. For an absolutely remarkable thing, it's like this box they sent out. They I'm not, in case you're wondering, I'm not used to like getting sent stuff. I really only accept stuff that I really think would interest me, and I have been wanting to read this book for a long time, but they sent this whole kit. It really came with these like tattoos, and it came like a little poster, and then this yeah, I'm not good at unboxing. This is not my area, but they sent me this, and I'm honestly very excited. I actually heard a lot of good things about this, and so I'm just glad to have it. I'd love to know if any of you have read this. So that's where I'll end this. The kind of final wrap up is I read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F, the 2 children's books, and getting close to finish with Misery. And you know what? Looking like, that's not bad at all. If that's how every week looked, like averaging around 2 books a week, that's a good pace. If I could keep that up for the rest of the year, that'd be really great. So yeah, I'll see you in another video, and that's it. Bye.